The Absolute Batmobile is still awesome. Hey Internet, I'm Chris, and this is the place on the internet where I talk about comics, movies, games, and things I'm generally passionate about. And today we're talking about Absolute Batman number 3 by Scott Snyder and Nick Dragotta. So I've talked a lot about Absolute Batman on this channel, and I've loved every issue so far. We've gotten 2, and this new issue gives us a little bit more insight about the origin of Absolute Batman and Bruce Wayne, although they're the same person. At the end of the last issue, you had Batman and Alfred on the Batmobile being chased by the party animals. The party animals are sort of this new gang in Gotham that is wreaking havoc all over, that are run by Black Mask, who is the big bad of this first arc. And while they're in the Batmobile, you get a lot of insight into Alfred's inner workings. He's talking about loving Batman, hating Batman, just sort of the duality of this Batman. And I think what's been very clear about this version of Batman is that despite not having the resources like his enemies have, like the billions of dollars, there's something about him that's just different. Very similar to regular Batman, where he's almost like a genius. In this, he is a genius. You know, they have flashbacks going back to him when he was a kid after the death of his father. We got our first significant look at Selina Kyle and their relationship. We haven't seen her as an adult. We've seen other characters like the Riddler, Killer Croc make appearances as sort of, and even Harvey Dent as Batman's current inner circle, but we haven't seen Selina. And it's a really cool moment to see him and Selina, Batman that is, and Selina. Relationship as kids, Selina is a bit of an outsider. She is going through foster care and can't quite find a home. And Batman, you know, Bruce, he, despite losing his dad, is not an orphan. So I think that's a interesting take on Batman, because as we know, he's always been depicted as an orphan. In the tragedy of when his parents died, both of them died, and in Absolute Batman, only his dad died. And I wonder, sort of, there are some interesting teases in this issue where you're like, wait, are they gonna kill his mom while he's an adult? I hope not. Emotionally, I'm not ready for that. But I think that would be way more tragic and push him over the edge, and I wouldn't be surprised if he started killing after that. But like I said, we get a little bit more insight into the way he is. He is a lot more dark and brooding, but that's because he's young. He's only 24 years old. And it's interesting to see Alfred in this issue because he's depicted as this spy that's been all over the world, but he has a lot of regrets about his youth and the way he handled being a father. And there are some fatherly moments in the Batmobile and later in the issue where you kind of get like, oh wow, that is the essence of Alfred, you know, because so far you've kind of seen him as, like, again, a spy, and most of the characters, despite being these absolute versions, you do get like the heart of what makes the character great. And I think this issue really highlights Alfred. And despite it being, you know, flashbacks with Selina, which is what a lot of people are looking forward to, I was surprised at just sort of the character development and the relationship between Alfred and this Batman, because they don't have those years of him being a fatherly figure. I think him coming into Batman's life at this point is very interesting, and I wonder again if they do end up killing Batman's mom, Martha. I wonder if he takes on more of a fatherly role in Batman's life. And also, like, what's kind of interesting, and again, is just seeing his relationship with his friends. Like, he's really close with Edward the Riddler. He's close to Harvey Dent. And you wonder where those relationships will go. Will they be more of like a Batman and Robin relationship, or will it be something more sinister now that they know who he is when they eventually become who they're supposed to become? What those dynamics will look like. Those are sort of unclear, but something that is very clear by the end of the issue is that Arkham is coming. So it was revealed in a previous issue that there is a code named ARC-M, not Arkham, that is sort of what the party animals and Black Mask got going. And now it's been realized that this Arkham are black sites where they put the worst type of criminals. And there's been an Arc A, an Arc B, an Arc C, and now this Arc M that is coming to Gotham is going to be the biggest one yet. So that already gotten tease of Absolute Joker. I wonder if we'll get teases of an absolute Hugo Strange, absolute Harley, all those characters that kind of circle Arkham. And I'm really liking the fact that Scott Snyder has made this a story of an underdog Batman that doesn't have the resources, and the villains are the ones that are the elites running everything. I mean, there's sort of he's done that before with like the Court of Owls, but Batman Bruce Wayne has always been a part of that elite, so he can easily navigate those circles and have an understanding. Whereas this, he is a part of the lower class, and I wonder how he's going to be a hero of that. And you see that too in Absolute Superman with Absolute Wonder Woman. Obviously, Wonder Woman is a magical figure, but she's even born in hell. So I think these Absolute books are doing a really good job, and you're kind of seeing the through line now, whereas like the Ultimate Universe does have a through line of all the heroes, sort of everything being taken away from them and them reclaiming what is theirs. And this, you're seeing that, hey, in this world of dark side energy, that the heroes are the ones rebelling against the order, and they are the chaos agents. Overall, great issue. There hasn't been a weak moment in this, and in terms of Nick Dragotta's art, there's still some big bombastic moments in this book, but you do get some more intimate moments. And if you've read East of West, he's capable of doing both. So I'm glad to see him be able to have that alongside Scott's script. Makes Absolute Batman, I think, one of the best series of the year so far. Just 3 issues in. But yeah, what did you think? I know it's been a while since we talked some Absolute DC, but did you like Absolute Batman number 3? Let me know. Like, comment, subscribe, and peace.